Okay, so we're on our way down the beach. We're just on Jalan Pantai. We're walking down to the main Jalan Pantai along the beach. This road down here is still Jalan Pantai. As you can see, they're doing a great job. This is a good upgrade, actually, of all the footpaths here. And you see over that side. Let's cross over that side. Come on, Lucy. Yeah, they're into it. They're doing it. Over that side it's finished. Here they're still doing it. Now, I've seen just literally dozens and dozens of posts, mainly about the footpaths in Sanur. Let's talk about that. Let me educate you on Bali. It's like this. Like, look at this. See, I don't care. If I don't like this, and I think there's a big hole in the footpath like this, the manhole covers aren't finished properly, I don't care, right? It's like this all the way along. This is, to me, an upgrade, and it's good. What I'll do, I'll just friggin' cross the road. There's an old saying, why'd the chicken cross the road? Because the footpaths were fucked on the other side. So anyway, just gonna head down to the beach. And it's good, this side's all finished, really nice actually. Now this is what it's going to end up like in Sanur. And this is the way I suppose it is out in Sanur at the moment, you know. The footpaths are pretty bad and everyone's whinging about it. I've seen so many TikToks, Instagram posts, even YouTube channels doing regular updates on saying Sanur's like a war zone and all this sort of bullshit just because of the footpaths. Well, the sad thing is, it's only Westerners and mainly expats, new expats, that are really, you know, really whinging about this sort of stuff. The locals, you don't see them whinging. They just cross the road. Or they just keep going. It's just normal. You can see it might be a bit of, you know, bit of drama on that side of the road, but in a month or two it'll all be finished. It'll be beautiful. So when you're here, stop whinging about the infrastructure and things. See, the appeal of Bali is that it's a third world country, and that's why we're here. It's cheap, it's nasty, there's hardly any rules, and that's the attraction about the place, and that's why we come here in the first place. So don't try and bring your Western standards to Indonesia, because you're just blowing hot air. You can whinge and post anything you want about it, but nothing's going to happen. Oh, Lucy. In the end, it'll get done. Now, so let's get back on to Indonesia and really what happens and why things take so long and whatever. Is because Indonesia has many, many islands, 17,000 islands. And I think there's about 5,000 of them that are inhabited. So every year Jakarta allocates money to every island all around wherever it is. And we're talking about Bali gets millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars every year allocated. Now that's for everything. It's for the roads, for the drains, for the schools, for the police, for the military, for the pensions, for the banjars. It's for everything, you know, maintenance and basic maintenance. It is just what happens on every island. So every island is only allocated so much money every year. So they do their best with what they can. And normally before the end of the budget and beginning of the new budget, they'll start doing things like fixing the roads and doing stuff, using up their surplus money, and so they can get their new budget. And that's about it. So when you see the footpaths all stuffed up and like this, don't whinge about it. Just cross the road, or don't go to that area, you know. So your voice means nothing here, and things are just going to take as long as it takes anyway. Now, all these drains, this has been going, I've been here right on just about on 30 years now, and I've seen the drains upgraded 10 times over the years. They dig all the roads up, they put new footpaths in. At the end of every dry season, after everyone, all the rubbish blowing down the drains are blocked. There's always floods, there's always blocked drains. Now at the moment they're frantically racing around before the wet season gets into full swing, fixing all the drains, fixing all the footpaths and doing what they can with their budget. So don't forget, all the money doesn't just go to like Sanur. Like, I've seen more posts about the Sanur footpaths than anywhere. Well, Sanur isn't special. It's no more special than anywhere else. The money allocated to Bali has to go to every province, has to go to Karanasam, has to go to Singaraja, has to go to Tabanan, has to go to Badung, has to go to Jimbrana, all these big, massive provinces with hundreds of schools and hundreds of roads and things like that. So stop whinging about the footpaths, because your voice just won't be heard anyway. It will get done. And even if parts of it get done and parts of it aren't finished and it's not cemented around the manhole covers properly or whatever, walk around it. Because sooner or later they'll get to it. And maybe the budget's run out for that area and you might have to wait for the next budget to get it finished. So, you know, it's just my 20 cents worth on everyone whinging about the footpaths, especially in Sanur, because it's the sad thing is it's only the new expats and people like that that whinge about it. The tourists, you know, might have a whinge, but they don't hear them. They're not the ones blasting shit all over these, you know, YouTube channels and bloody Instagram posts and whatever. You know, like, yeah, it's just, you know, to me, it's just life as normal, and you just walk around it and everything's sweet. So, see, there's no use moving here and coming here trying to change Bali into your Western values. You can see the destruction of this around Canggu now. Everything's going really Western. There's big condominiums getting built, there's villas, and what it's done is just push the price up all over the island for accommodation, for villas and everything, because it's getting too Western, you know, and turning this place Western. Like, why come here to a place you're always loved and liked because it's third world, and then try and change it to America, Europe or Australia? You know, like, this is a third world country, and that's what makes it appealing. Like, as soon as it bounces out of third world to first world country, this place is going to be no good no more. It's just going to be $300 to $500 a night for a motel room and shit. You won't even be able to afford to come here. So let's keep Bali Bali and Indonesia Indonesia. Let it slowly do its own thing, which it's going to anyway. So, you know, like, how do you think that the Indonesian people and the Balinese people think about the mass immigration coming into Bali? There is mass immigration here. There's thousands of people moving here every month, you know, from all over the world. The digital nomads, the retirees, you know, it just goes on and on. There's 200,000 Westerners living in Bali, this little island at the moment. So that's like in Australia at the moment, everyone's whinging about mass immigration and we want them out and blah, blah. They're protesting in the streets, having marches and waving the Aussie flag and saying this is mass immigration. Really, mass immigration isn't the problem in Australia, it's the shortage of housing, you know. So, and most of that's created by the politicians. So how would you like it if they started doing that here? The Balinese started protesting every month, walking around with their flag saying, get the fuck out, all you Westerners, we want our island back. So just think of it like that. When you come to Bali because you love the place, you love it the way it is, you love it the way it's always been, and that's why you're here. So anyway, I've had my 20 cents worth, I suppose. Probably sounds like I'm whinging and moaning and that the whole time about everything, but, you know, I'm not. I'm just giving you my view on what I see as a long-term expat and the way the place changes and the system it goes on, and please don't come here and try and change it to the Western world, because Bali will be lost. Anyway, hope you like that. Probably most of you yeah, I can't wait to see the comments about this one. But anyway, if you like it, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. I don't really care. Leave a comment and drop your thoughts on the whole thing. And yeah, I suppose I'll see you on the next video.